you're staring at the defeat screen on Fatal 184 again. You brought your maxed out Fusion X team. You equipped your highest damage gear, and you still lost to a boss team that shouldn't even be a threat. Why? Because you're playing the game exactly how the developers want you to play it. You check your gear, Wrath Hammer, Shao Kahn helmet, maxed out health pieces. But here is the brutal reality. A low fusion diamond with the right equipment and gear will mathematically out-survive and out-damage your FX diamond wearing standard equipment. You are caught in the stat trap. Today, we are tearing down your presets. I'm going to show you exactly why veteran players completely ignore basic stats gears in Fatal Towers. I'm giving you the definitive gear setups to break through impossible modifiers like Arctic Wind, Hex, and Enraged. If you are stuck on 184, 189, or 190, this is your way out. Let's talk about Vought Tower 189, Regeneration, and Arctic Wind. You hit them, they freeze you, and by the time you unfreeze, they've healed back to full health. Raw damage does not work here. You need control. You need incurability. Look at the famous dashing smile from the Earthrealm Tower, or the Princess Guard from the Edenian Tower. Applying incurability on Special 1 or 2 completely shuts down the regeneration modifier. It doesn't matter if your character has 150,000 attack. If they can't heal, their health bar will eventually hit 0. Have you noticed how top players never seem to take damage on tag-in? They aren't stacking health, they are stacking immunity. Let's look at the Dark Mantle from the Dark Queen's Tower. 7 seconds of invulnerability on tag-in. Or Weekend Dad from the Twisted Tower. Gain a shield at the start of the match and on tag-in. In battles with Enraged and Berserkers, health is an illusion. One unblocked basic attack will melt you. Invulnerability and shields are the only stats that matter. But wait, what happens when the AI tags out and drops an unblockable special attack on your head? This is where the absolute god-tier universal support gear comes in. Varmint's Lucky Hat from the Elder Wind Tower. If you have this, you are playing a completely different game. On tag out, your team gets a 20-second team shield. You put this on your weakest support character. They tag in, do a quick special, and tag out. Suddenly, your main damage dealer comes in with a full 20-second safety net. You aren't relying on RNG to block. You are controlling the incoming damage. And then we have the resurrection problem. Boss battles where they just keep coming back. You could use the brutality talent, sure, but it's RNG. Instead, veteran players use the Shintai of Malice from the White Lotus Tower. 100% chance to apply Deathmark on tag-in, plus 30% team resistance to all debuffs. Oh, did the Fatal 180 boss try to resurrect? Denied. Did they try to blind you? Resisted. Look at the ceremonial pipe from the Elder Wind Tower. Whenever an opponent tries to apply a positive buff to themselves, you have a 100% chance to steal it. Bosses buff themselves constantly. Regeneration, speed, shield. Let them do the work for you. The pipe takes their win condition and gives it to your fighter. That is how a lower fusion team rips apart a maxed Fatal boss. The meta isn't about hitting the hardest anymore. It's about manipulating the modifiers. If it's Hex, you rely on gear that applies DOTs or debuffs on combo enders, like the Dark Mantle freezing them, or Shintai of Malice dropping death marks. If it's dampening, you need power cost reduction like the Tempest Bangle from Hellspawn Tower. Before this video, you were probably staring at your FX team, wondering why your stats weren't enough. Now you know. Equip for the modifier, not for the attack number. Apply these strategies, break those shields, and claim those drops. And speaking of drops, if you want to know exactly what is waiting for you when you beat this Fatal Classic Tower, click the video on screen right now where I break down the absolute best rewards you cannot miss in the Fatal Classic Tower. I'll see you over there.